Our next bout, ladies and gentlemen, is in the amateur featherweight division. Please welcome to cage side, Vale Jordkjenn.
Here he is, Vale Jordkjenn, tonight an elite fighter who only knows one thing, and that is how to put in a performance. He's making his debut here in the MMAC tonight, and Matt is one thing on his credits. It's the cardio department. That says a lot about him.
That says a lot about a fighter. If you've got good cardio, you know you can go the distance if you need to. You can insert your will, and you can definitely relax and enjoy the fight.
I think that if there's one thing any young fighter can learn to control, although anything can happen in the ring, it's the gas tank. It's your ability to pour octane on and come forward no matter an injury, no matter a point deduction, no matter any setback. And I love this guy's attitude.
If you're going into a fight and you've got a full tank of gas and you know it's not going to run out, you've got a lot of confidence in there, and you can then concentrate on your strategy, on your fight, and really give it 100%. And I think this young man tonight is looking to make his mark.
A stand-up and a boxer predominantly, but driven by martial arts.
And his opponent, please welcome Connor Jones.
Connor Jones tonight also making his debut in the MMAC, the Birmingham hometown hero. A lot of support for him in the building tonight, and when you talk about being able to come out and fight your first fight in MMA, despite having experience outside of the gym and other sorts of martial arts, it means a lot to be in front of the people who know you and to give you the most support.
To fight on a home show, especially one as great as this, MMAC, that puts on a fantastic show. The crowd's unbelievable. I mean, for this young man to come out here on one of his debut fights, it's incredible.
And you can see the smile and the confidence on his face. We often talk about a fighter's physical attributes, but it's also important to know the psychological conditioning. Being able to psych yourself up to go out there and do something like this. And MMA means a whole lot when you've got people behind you, and that is the case for Connor Jones as the crowd goes wild here in Birmingham tonight. The preliminaries roll on. Let's go to Buddy Johnson.
MMAC in Birmingham City. We are scheduled for three-minute rounds in the amateur featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall and making his debut this evening from Stein, Telemark, Norway, Vale Jordkjenn. And his opponent standing in the red corner, 5 feet 11 inches tall, and also making his debut this evening from Birmingham, Connor Jones. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Leon Roberts.
Our tale of the tape this evening, Connor Jones and Vale Jordkjenn, both men young. Both men ready to go, both men motivated. We continue here in the preliminaries, round one on tap. Leon Roberts in charge. The door has closed. 3 minutes on the clock. We are underway in Birmingham.
And Jones refuses the shake of hands.
Possible ill intentions, but a beautiful inside slip there from Jordkjenn to a right hand. A very technical striker, as I said. Do not let his debut in MMA rules fool you.
Jones looking very composed, very, very composed, looking to pick his shots.
And I like it. Two out fighters, two men fighting at distance. We're seeing a lot of interesting entries right now, Paul.
And Jordkjenn's definitely looking to close the distance now. He's looking to get in and strike and trade. And Jones has got the answers.
Jones does. Some solid boxing, and now for the first time in the opening 60 seconds, we see the clinch. 50-50 inside pummel there. And an inside trip. Beautiful.
Jordkjenn closing the guard there. And Jones looking to pass. He's looking to pass there and to impose his will.
But a figure four counter possibly there by Jordkjenn.
And Jones has got a dominant position here. He's doing the right thing. And Jordkjenn back to his feet. He's up.
Nice fence walk there from Jordkjenn. The Norwegian doing everything right thus far after what was a really sneaky trip attempt by Jones.
And some good pummeling against the cage there. Huh? They're definitely firing. Jones firing in some big knees here.
You can see from the monitor angle right now that Jordkjenn doing everything he can, but the trip attempts from Jones.
Jones gets the takedown again.
Head outside single, runs the pipe, gets his man to the mat.
Jordkjenn going to be in trouble here unless he starts to scramble and get out of this position, giving up his back. Very, very dangerous.
That's a no-no in MMA, and here's why. Going for a crank. But he's going to squeeze on that chin. He swapped it up now to squeezing. It looked to me like he was going to maybe try and twist, but he actually uses that to sneak underneath the neck. Good blockage here from Jordkjenn. He's going to try to turn and spin
He's
the
going to
guard.
great reversal. He's got to get up now. But Jones to the mount.
Excellent work from Jones. He read that. He almost felt that, Paul. There's an art in itself.
Very, 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 very quick. And Jones now needs to go to work here. He needs to ground and pound and finish this.
Left hand after left hand. Jordkjenn searching for daylight here, trying to get away.
Jones just needs to pressure a little bit more so that Jordkjenn doesn't come up with any answers here. Jones really needs to impose his will here.
Huge ground and pound. In come the punches.
Gives up his back again. Very, very dangerous. And some brutal blows.
Convincing shots there. It seemed to me that Jones swapped tactics after the first 40 or so seconds where we saw a lot of boxing. He pressed the takedown twice. A beautiful completion there at the end of the first.
Very, very, very dominant. Excellent work from Jones. Seems to have the answers on his feet and on the floor.
Jordkjenn put down a couple of times by trips. The first of which was that inside trip. That was sensational. I know we both called it as it happened, Paul. Talk us through that. I mean, you're in the clinch, you're putting a lot of head pressure. Sometimes it's that little foot sweep or that trip.
It's that little trip that you don't see when that foot just comes on the outside and your opponent's got those double underhooks and bang, before you know it, you're down. And you can fall into a fantastic dominant position from there, which will enable you to either get the mount or side control, ground and pound.
Jordkjenn, though, doing a good job of using the wire to get back up. He slid up, he was methodical, and that was also very notable. So both these guys have got skills, and again, that's been the theme all night long for some of the debutante fighters here on the MMAC. Martial artists before fighters, and that is key. Here we go, round two.
Jones looking good, Jordkjenn looking good, and they look good to go.
Round two, 3 minutes on the clock.
Jones looking very, very composed, and straight in for the clinch, and bam! Big leg takedown.
It was that single kick that got Jordkjenn in trouble. A lazy shot to the body, not set up, and the penalty right now being put down on the mat.
And Jones, fantastic transition to the mount.
Vicious ground and pound from Jones. Jones pouring down, again, more punches. It's a blizzard of pain, and the shots come down. Furious intentions. This guy's got killer instinct.
Jordkjenn needs to do something here. He's not intelligently defending himself, and he's given up his neck.
There's the squeeze, and Jordkjenn looks like he's in trouble, reaching there to hand fight. Well done there for Jordkjenn. That was close.
Very close. Jones really needs to work and focus now and keep that, but it looks like Jordkjenn's going to get out.
And he does. Well called, Paul.
And Jones again. He's got the hooks in, and he's got to watch it here because he can slip around here, and he could end up in guard.
That was brave. That was nothing but guts. He reached and defended the neck, but here we go. This is, again, a problem. Forced to give up mount. Sometimes that's wise, though. You got to think about that. I might eat a couple more punches, but at least have avoided getting choked. In come the punches.
And he's raining down those bombs, and
tap out due to strikes. Jordkjenn unable. It was the back, it was the mount, and Connor showed that in the first round as well. His ability to go for the back take and then swap to the mount, that's an art in itself, Paul.
Jones was very, very sharp there on his transitions. He went from one point to the next, and he clearly kept dominating, kept looking, he was patient, he kept going, transitioning, until he finished the fight.
One step ahead was the key. Jordkjenn, a credible opponent, and certainly an elite striker, but it was the grappling and control and pressure of Jones that was too much in the end. What a finish we've had here on an epic evening of mixed martial arts entertainment. Let's go to Buddy Johnson to make it all official. Connor Jones, your winner.
Our referee called the stoppage to this bout at 1 minute 30 seconds of the second round. Your winner by TKO, Connor Jones!